What's poppin', yo? Tyla cannot catch a break. After having multiple hit songs, but really having the breakout song Water that would also get very popular in America, and since then they've been trying to transplant her into the American audience with mixed success, I would say. I would say she's done pretty well, but she's not all the way there yet. She decided to do another stream with Cenat after their infamous first stream years ago with the whole like, oh, we can be friends though. Now, the first question that came to mind for me, and maybe for some of you if you guys follow my stuff, is, well, why wouldn't they do a stream with Plagueboy Max instead? It would make a lot more sense. Plagueboy Max is music-based. If you want a music audience, which is certainly what she's after, she wants people to listen to her music. She's been promoting her album A-Pop for, we're gonna get into the promotion for that, but she's been promoting it heavily. Why wouldn't she hop on Plagueboy Max's stream? That's the first thing that might come to mind. That came to my mind, but unfortunately, I think this is why.
I'm not gonna lie. So look, Tyler, like realistically, I completely understand. You feel me? You're not aware of my existence yet. That's fine though. You feel me? This what we gonna do though. Tyler, like I really show you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I keep seeing your song. That shit banging. You feel me? Can you be my Valentine? No. We gotta rephrase this.
So Plagueboy Max, these DM, this was in February. So I think the fact that these DMs, not only did they happen, but the fact that they leaked, they were like, hey, we don't want to deal with that. It's not that it's going to be a PR mess, but we don't want that type of a dynamic between her and whoever she's going to appear on stream with. There's a bit of a storied history with Cenat, excuse me. So they ended up doing a Disney stream. Now, the first thing that I kind of feel a way about is I think people have a negative disposition towards Tyla. And I think Mariah Carey really is the person that sent Cenat fans on this frenzy, because when she pulled up, she was just in full-on promotion mode, and it was just, there was no give and take. It was just an ick, to be honest. Like, she comes in with this huge billboard promoting her album, and it's just like, hey, I'm here for promotion. She's not playing back and forth, and it gave people a sour taste in their mouth. And this one tweet that did good numbers was saying, Tyla low-key a opportunist. I don't know why Kai fell for this. She only pop up when she need promo. This I completely disagree with. Why would Tyla hop on something? Like, keep in mind, Tyla is a star. Her numbers in the US may not suggest so. Her quote-unquote first week numbers, which we'll get into, may be added later date. I don't want to make any promises. But she is a star. So why would she hop on somebody's stream? And it's not just somebody's Cenat for no benefit. Like, there's got to be an exchange of value. Do people not understand that? So the exchange of value here is, hey, I have an album to promote. I have something that I want to push and things that are going on with me. I'm doing press right now. So it makes sense for me to hop on your stream. Your stream is going to get significantly more viewers than it normally would. Like, let's not lie here. Let's not act like Cenat going live by himself is going to do the same numbers that him and Tyla is going to do. It's just not. But during the stream, a moment happens which it really makes me feel bad for Tyla to a degree, and that's the moment in the photo booth.
This is low-key the best one.
Yeah. No, this one's
Try this
nice.
one, yeah. I'm gonna close the curtain. Chat, you gonna close the curtain. There we go.
In a piece? Okay.
Do it like that, yeah. All right, ready?
Okay.
So here, obviously, they're in a photo booth. You guys all know, most of my audience is American, and most people just know what the hell it is. The photo booth, you got to close it so the lighting is proper because it flashes. Yet Tyla, she panics and she opens the photo booth. Now we're going to read into this. This is not a reach. We're going to read into this. Keep in mind, Tyla, she's coming from South Africa. She's a breakout act, and she's a breakout female act from there. Thames was also a breakout act from, not South Africa, obviously. I believe she's from Nigeria, Thames. I don't know too much about Thames, so I'm not going to speak on her. But I believe with Tyla, they are heavily pushing the K-pop formula, or just call it the idol formula. Like with Thames, we know Thames music more than we know Thames' appearance. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are like, yeah, I've heard Thames in that song with Future. I've maybe heard her somewhere else, but I don't even know what she looks like. That's not the case with Tyla. Everybody knows what Tyla looks like in her image, but some people may not even know who Tyla is or the music that she's put out until they hear like Water and they're like, oh, she's the girl behind that. So with the idol formula, especially as a female artist, notice how she's never been dating anyone. That's also like a thing that happens, I believe, a lot in K-pop, where they're like not allowed to date or they got to keep it really, really low key. So that's why I think anything that suggests that there may be some sort of romantic connection in any capacity with a male, she's got to shut down. So I think when she sees the curtain closing, she's like, oh, well, the curtain's closing. People are going to assume something's happening. Like she's just panicking in panic mode and she's opening it because of that. Or she doesn't know how it works, but it's a mix of the two because I think she also doesn't know how it works because the photos end up coming out and you can just show people the photos regardless. So there's a lot of money being put behind her. There's a lot of institutions behind her. I mean, like you're talking about YouTube. YouTube was suggesting, you opened up YouTube on a homepage and it's saying, hey, look, by the way, well, after the World Cup, before the World Cup ended, they were saying, hey, look, make some FIFA World Cup content. Like, we'll feature you, right? They've got that on the homepage. And then after that, make some Tyla A-pop content and we'll feature you. So they go from YouTube, the entire platform that's got 2 to 3 billion people on it, active users, reach, they're pushing Tyla right after the World Cup. So you can tell that there's a lot of money behind her and they are carefully trying to curate her image. So during the stream, she has a moment where people decided to hate on her again, where they had like this dare battle or like, yo, what are you gonna do if you lose, right?
Okay, no, if I won,
Okay.
you have to make a TikTok to my song.
I have to make a TikTok? You want to do one right now?
Nah, you can do it whenever.
Okay. So I can just choose one.
Huh?
So I can just choose one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here she's saying, oh yeah, you got to make a TikTok to my song if I win, and if you win, I'll do whatever the hell it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Like, people are trying to make it seem like Tyla is this leech that's going to benefit a lot off of Cenat. I don't think that's the case. Like I said, I believe that this won't do much for Tyla's music. And honestly, this is worse for Tyla's PR because they're putting her in front of an audience that is kids that aren't really music listeners. And this is just a mix-up. And this is why I think her team is maybe foreigners. I'm not sure, because they don't have a good grasp of American culture, especially with the moment that she had several years ago where I think it was the Breakfast Club interview where they were like, yo, are you mixed or something? And she's like, I'm not mixed, something like that. Now, you could say it is the ignorance of Americans to not even consider how people classify themselves in South Africa, of course, but you want to appeal to an ignorant market. So you have to be aware of the cultural sensitivities of this quote unquote ignorant market. It doesn't matter how they are. You have to appeal to their cultural sensibilities if you want to benefit from them, if you want to exploit your recorded material there and have a lot of support. So that was, I think, on Tyla's behalf, I think that was just like a short fumble. But when it comes to organizing collaborations, the one with Cenat, it didn't make her look too great. And it's not any fault of her own. It's how Cenat's community would react to her collaboration with him. Like right here. So this was the small moment in the entire stream where she said, oh, like make a TikTok to my song if you do this thing, right? She didn't try to force it. She wasn't aggressive with it. And then there was when he was ending the stream.
All right, chat.
I like both.
All right, end the stream in 5, 4, 3.
No, but wait.
What?
Am I supposed to say something about the album or no?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Yes,
you
I
just
can?
fucking dropped. Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
A-pop is out now.
Yes.
So
A-pop
stream the
is
album,
out
bro.
right
I ain't gonna lie, it's
now.
gonna be fire. Your first actual, like, this is your first album, right? Or second? Wait, hold on.
You reacted to the first one.
Yeah. So this is, but this is, okay, no, that was your debut. Yes.
Yes.
But this is like your
Proper,
professional, I've learned and I'm fine.
Yes, that's true,
exactly.
yes.
All right, chat. Go listen to it. I ain't gonna lie, That Girl probably my favorite one.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm gonna listen to some more, okay?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, y'all.
So at this moment, people are saying, oh, nah, she made sure to promote her album. Well, that's the intention. I guarantee her team was like, hey, make sure to promote your album. So if she mentioned her album once at the end of the stream, when it has the least viewers, right? Like the most viewers are at the beginning of the stream or like maybe 25 to 30 minutes in. She didn't mention it from what I saw. I scrubbed through the stream. I didn't watch the whole thing. She didn't mention it then. So she mentions it at the end. So she's making sure to get it in. And I think, like I said, her team is for sure aggressive with how they're like, hey, you can't do this, you can do this, because she is a product that can make a lot of money. And that's what idols are. Idols are products. You know, people can thirst after them. People can have parasocial relationships with them, similar to streamers, and people will buy anything that they've got to sell. So with Tyla, I think this was not a poor choice. I don't think it was the best decision to hop on stream with a Cenat. Like if she had a concert and Cenat gets like full access or something like that, or they end it at a concert, I can understand, because what do they want? It is a mixture of, they want her to look good. Let's just say that, number one. It's not just music, although the album is being promoted, because they also have to promote the image and the likeness of a Tyla. And a stream can help with that, especially the biggest streamer. And I do think Cenat did his best to make her look good and have fun. But it's not up to Cenat. It's up to the audience. And the audience didn't react to her very well. Like you even got, like I said with the cultural thing, you've even got Agent dying laughing because of Cenat's reaction to the photo booth.
If you knew nothing about it, like the...
Yeah. No, that's not
Try this
nice.
one. Yeah.
Yo.
Close the curtain. Chat, he's gonna close the curtain.
She's... Yo, bro, that shit is...
So the most memorable part of this whole stream was the fact that she opened up, it has this weird, some people would consider autistic moment of opening up making sure the photo booth is open so the lighting just sucks and it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to. And that's like that clip, the original one I showed you got 23 million on X. There's multiple with like 10 million, another one with like 5 million, and that's just on X. That's not considering TikTok or the other places. So unfortunately, and this is why I don't think streams are very good for artists or people that want to have control over their image, because all it takes is one moment that's 15 seconds in a several hour long stream to completely ruin everything else that happened in that entire time. And that's what happened here, unfortunately. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, do you think Tyla's slimy? I think Tyla is just, like I said, a vessel. I don't know how involved she is. Like, obviously she's singing the music, but I don't know how involved she is in the music making process. I'm sure there's producers, there's writers, and she is this vessel to make money and get people to be fans of her and buy her stuff. And I think it's a very, very stressful job, because she's constantly having to worry about not only like my appearance, who I'm seen with, what it can be interpreted, who I'm seen with, and having to do this across a completely different culture from where she's originally from, and the backlash that she has to deal with, knowing that her intentions aren't bad. So it's a tough spot to be in. I think Cenat was welcoming. I think Cenat did an excellent job, but this guy's a professional. Like, he's at the top of his game. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.